All right, let's get started. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Oh, I was working on getting the cat cam set up, but had some technical difficulties, so no cat cam today. Cats aren't here anyway. Not next to my computer, that is. I'm gonna play some more Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Last time I played, I finished up Sonic's playthrough. This time I'm gonna play as and Knuckles. Since this is one of my favorite games, and I didn't have anything to play today, but wanted to play something. Speaking of which, this Friday, I am planning on streaming the last episode of my Pokemon Randomized Emerald Nuzlocke. Just realized I forgot something. And then I'm gonna start my next big thing after that. plan being that Fridays and Saturdays are going to be when I have whatever my big project at the time is. Right now it's Pokemon. And then on Tuesdays I want to do another series. Though it's going to be smaller since I don't have as much time to play on Tuesdays. And then Thursdays are going to just be kind of whatever I feel like playing that particular week. But I will announce the specifics as to which games those that I'll be playing on Tuesdays and Fridays will be... I'll announce that this Friday once I finish up with Pokemon. But for anyone who watched my Sonic playthrough of this game, the Knuckles route is going to be a little different. There are some levels where you take completely different routes through them. The beginning of this level's mostly the same. Sorry, these special stages, I really have to focus. One moment. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Was having some cat issues. But as I was saying, when I was younger, I was really good at these. I still like to think I'm fairly good at them, but they take a lot more concentration. But as I was saying, you're gonna see, starting out, a fair amount of similarities with Sonic's playthrough, but then there's gonna be levels where you take completely different routes. First major route change is coming up soon. And for anyone not familiar with the game, I can explain like what exactly causes you to have to take that different route. So, Sonic cannot break through that wall, but Knuckles can. Whereas if you try to go up here, this rock, Sonic cannot destroy, but Knuckles does. There is a way with very precise jumping to get Knuckles up there, but it's tricky and you mess yourself up by doing it. Also, Knuckles jumps, his jumps are shorter than Sonic's, so oftentimes that will cause him to have to take a different route. And his playthrough is a fair bit more difficult than Sonic's. Like that mini boss, when you're playing as Sonic, you can pretty much just jump on top of it and keep bouncing on it and kill it without ever getting hit. Knuckles' shorter jump, though, makes it a whole lot harder to get on top of it. Was trying to get that last little sphere over there and messed up the bling. But yeah, this Friday, like I said, it will be the last stream of my Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke, whether I win or lose. I've done about as much training for the Pokemon League as I feel like doing. My team has now dropped down to only 4 Pokemon, which will mean any losses will be a whole lot harder. And I do have plenty of replacements. I could train up 2 more to put on my team, but it's the highest level ones in my PC are level 30 and 31, I believe, and it's gonna take so long to do that. Even with the game sped up, I don't really want to. And I feel pretty comfortable with the 4 that I have. The lowest level one's level 50, and the highest is either 55 or 56. Oh yeah, I forgot, X2 with Knuckles is way shorter. And this boss is more dangerous because he shoots 4 fireballs at a time, rather than 8. I mean, rather than 2. Yes, 4 is more than 8, and therefore more dangerous. Also, a key difference with Knuckles that I didn't mention, he can glide, he can climb on walls. And this still remains one of my, actually probably my favorite water level in any video game. And one of my favorite levels in this whole game. It's really good. I want to take that higher path. Specifically for one of the reasons it's one of my favorite water levels, because if you take the top path throughout it, you can avoid most of the water. And mini boss time. This one's a whole lot harder because you cannot jump out of the water. You have to climb onto the wall. Or spin. I am probably gonna die here. Yep. Gotta remember the best way to go about this one. Not like that. Not like that either. Think... Oh yeah, you can just do this, and that makes it way easier. And now the segment that gave me nightmares as a child. I did legit have nightmares about this part. There was a wall chasing us. Also, in playing as Knuckles, I almost never get all of the Chaos Emeralds and Super Emeralds on a first playthrough. I usually have to go back and get them after finishing the game. Since a lot of the levels are different. And I just haven't memorized the Knuckles version of the levels as extensively. I don't really need the perfect. I'm not gonna get all the rings again. Oh yeah, and so, oops, turned too early. I imagine this game's probably gonna take me 2 sessions to finish it as Knuckles. So I'll probably play more of it on Thursday. I was considering playing the re-release of Sonic Colors, but I pre-ordered the Switch version, and apparently the Switch version has some horrible glitches in it. I can probably glide over and land on that. Yep. But yeah, some really bad graphical glitches that cause a lot of flashing. Which, one, I am not going to subject my viewers to, and two, I'm not going to subject myself to it either, because I have learned that flashing colors really bother me a lot now. Which I'm really hoping they fix that in an update. Because it's one of the few Sonic games I've actually never played that I would really like to play at some point. And I could just buy it for the PlayStation, but I already spent the money on the Switch version, and I've bought the same game twice before in the past. I really don't want to do that again. It's just so much money. Just get to play one game. That's what I get for pre-ordering the game, I suppose. I should have just waited until it came out and then... Crud. I might be able to fix this. Or I might have to take the long route. Oh, right, I can just go this way. So this is one of the few levels that's pretty much exactly the same as if you were playing as Sonic. All right. Oh, let me do one thing. There we go. Oh. Ah, crud. Can't believe I did that again. This is my favorite game. I'm really good at this game. Well, not favorite game, but one of my favorite games. Ah. Oh yeah, this part is different from Sonic's because normally Knuckles would show up there and drop that bridge on us. However, we are Knuckles this time. So we have to take an alternate path. I'm really bad at this one. Ugh. I think I can fight the boss like this. And this boss, also different, because normally it would come down to the water. Here it doesn't, it just pulls the water up to it. And I slipped off. Then Marble Garden, I want the second half of the level. The second act is pretty different from Sonic's. I don't remember if the first act has a fair amount of differences. I think it's mostly the same. Including this ring here. I might actually get all the Chaos Emeralds before we get to the second part of the game. I hate the Crushers. I'm just gonna climb the wall. Or maybe I'm not. I'm just gonna ride this thing. Ah. Whoops, I forgot about that. And I think I need that spinner. Oh, I don't. And once again, one of my least favorite Blue Spheres levels. I don't know why I went for all the rings there. I'm not planning to get them. That worked. That's one I feel like I need to sit down at some point and figure out a route for. I know what it looks like in my head, and it's still hard for me to visualize like where exactly I am at any particular point. And, like where I've been. Oh, is this way back at the beginning? Oh no. Oh no. Ah. Ah. Forgot about that guy. Uh, well, I've made it back to where I was a couple minutes ago. Was there something over this way other than that shield? Doesn't look like it. Will admit, this is probably my least favorite level in the game. There's just so many little gotchas. Well, I messed that up. Forgot you need to take... Forgot about that guy. I forgot you have to take the little I forgot about a lot of stuff there. No! I'm all the way back at the beginning. I never hit a checkpoint. Just another reason that I greatly dislike this level. I do like that the fake spike enemies act as springs. That greatly amuses me. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm taking the bottom route this time. Or is that like a section where it... No, we're good. It is. That's a section that just keeps looping around. You have to go this way. Oh, I forgot. There's so much I've already forgotten about this level. Let's stick to the right route, like we did last time. Or the first time, I should say, not last time. Even almost back to where I died that first time. I even hit that thing last time too. Oh, I can't break through that? Okay, well, let's go back and see if we can get the spinner again. This thing has really weird physics. Oh yeah, and here's how this mini-boss is different. Normally, it's too high up for us to hit, so we have to use this thing to reach it. Run, 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 run. I'm hoping I can find another big ring this level so I can get that last Chaos Emerald. Got about that. Like I said, this level is just mean. There it is. I thought I remembered that being there. This one, I so much trouble with. Okay, I just need to find the other spot like that, and then we are good to go. Don't remember where it is. There it is. And in case you were wondering, yes, Super Knuckles does exist. I hit that thing every single time, I swear. Yeah, I'll do it. I might get lucky and get plenty of rings. That's never a good sign. I feel like once you see one Eggman show up, you're pretty much guaranteed that the next spin is going to be an Eggman. I'm just going to see if I can get the rings on the outskirt. Nope. And here's Super Knuckles. Oh, hi, JM Bepsy. Yeah, I really like Casino Night Zone from 2. That one's a fun level. I just feel like the casino special bonus stage in this game, I always have horrible luck. I always get Eggmans, and I always lose all of my rings. And I'm probably gonna lose all of my rings from the Super Knuckles transformation. Yep, I'm gonna lose them all right here. Ooh, that was mean. I forget they put that there when you play as Knuckles. And I forgot about that there. This part is extremely mean. I do like this boss fight though. It's... Ah, I say as I proceed to get hit a lot. I forgot the wire can hurt you. This is only the third zone. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Since, yeah, if that thing comes out right where you're standing, then you're gonna get hit. But Knuckles' playthrough of this game is a lot harder than Sonic's. They actually changed the levels a bit, and some of the boss fights. Like, this is one that the boss fight is completely different if you play as Sonic. It's probably one of the most memorable bosses in the game, Sonic's version of it. And then here's this game's version of the casino level. Which I think Knuckles' version of this level is way shorter too, and I don't think we have to deal with the most infamous part of this level as Knuckles. And I actually think this one's not on the Switch. 2 and 1 are, but 3 is not. I know it's eventually going to be on the Switch in the collection that's coming out. And like one of the reasons that this one doesn't get released, re-released as much as the others, I want to say like it really is because Michael Jackson worked on the soundtrack. Like he legit did. And I think like there's a lot of licensing issues with the music, which is why it doesn't show up a lot on other systems. I'm just gonna have to forfeit that ring. I always like to land in front of the signs and try to get their head to match up with the head on the sign. And yeah, we don't have to do, or maybe we do have to do the Barrel of Doom. Yeah, we do. Sorry, I was thinking and walked right into the spikes. No, maybe we don't. Because yeah, this is a different route. It's been so long since I've done Knuckles playthrough, I don't remember what all remains the same and what changes. But yeah, we might actually skip the Barrel of Doom as Knuckles. I think we just do this bottom path and like... I think it skips most of the level. Ugh. Come on. There we go. Yeah, we just skip almost the entirety of the level. And no boss fight either. So, I played through Sonic's version of this level. It's very infamous. It is a super long level. And it has some really, really annoying parts. I'd forgotten that Knuckles, you just skip almost the entire level. Yeah, Sonic 3's casino level, which it's carnival themed instead, is pretty infamous and Oh, I messed that part up. Um, Pretty difficult. I was trying to turn around midair. Yeah, no Super Knuckles. At least not at the moment. I think you can go this way as Knuckles, and I think you're supposed to? Yeah. That's another part where the level splits depending on whether you're playing as Sonic or Tails or Knuckles. Come on. I would like to get 8 more rings before I fight the mini-boss, though I could just get the rings around the level. Or we could just go with that. Even better. And I'm gonna get out of here now. Maybe. There we go. Oh yeah, and because of Knuckles' short jump, you normally have to wait for it to either come down here or come down slightly, but we're Super Knuckles, we can just ignore its shield. I forget if there's anything worthwhile up here if we climb. Nope. Oh yeah, that reminds me of, there's a neat trick you can do with Knuckles that I'll try to show off at some point. Where you can get, there we go, you can get a big jump if you jump toward an enemy and start gliding just before you hit them. You'll get a lot of upward momentum. And there's some places you can get where normally you wouldn't be able to by doing that. Yeah, it's funny with some of the like timing jumping bits in platformers. It's like when I started out with them when I was younger, I was really bad at them. And then I got really good at them. And just as I've gotten older, my skills with timed jumps and timing parts has gotten worse. I'm still decent at them, I like to think. But my reflexes are nowhere near where they used to be. Oh, was trying to glide. Thought there were... Yeah, here they are. There's more rings way up here if you're willing to climb for them. And 50 more right there. This boss is so annoying if you don't have Super Knuckles. Oh, and kind of on the earlier topic you brought up, Jambepsy, where you were mentioning that boss fight looked difficult and was asking how far in the game I was. Like I said, it was only the third boss fight. But the way this game was released, it was two separate games and it had the like lock-on cartridge. And so the first 6 levels are from Sonic 3, and then after that, the rest of the levels are Sonic and Knuckles. So the levels get progressively more difficult as you play as normal, but then once you finish this level, this zone, which is the last zone in Sonic 3, the difficulty actually drops down, since you then start the Ant Knuckles portion of the game. Not his finest weapon at all. I should have turned into Super Knuckles there. I usually try to hang on to my rings as long as I can before transforming. That was dumb of me. Now I have to play the level as intended. Yeah, the super transformations just completely break this game wide open. Especially Hypersonic. Who, like, I definitely feel like they just did not playtest Hypersonic because there are some things you can do with him that will just soft lock the game. Some of which are not too hard to, like, do accidentally. hate this thing. Mm. I mentioned during my Sonic playthrough that, like, for some reason in Sonic games, anything that can crush you, like, really terrifies me for some reason. Like, it doesn't bother me in other platformers, but in Sonic games, getting crushed really freaks me out. And so I will do my best to avoid anything that could crush me. Oh yeah, this part's completely different, depending on whether you're Sonic or Knuckles. As Knuckles, you fight 2 of these, Sonic only has to fight 1. I trapped myself. But I just remembered there... Yep. So now we don't have to travel as far if I die. Ah. That was dumb of me. That's a downside to, getting... when I play this game, I always get the emeralds as quickly as I can, and then just use the super transformations for the rest of the game. But, a downside to doing that so much is... whenever I have to fight a boss and I don't have the super transformations, I have to relearn how to fight them. Because it's been so long since I've done it. Ugh. Oh yeah, they are very helpful in Sonic 2 as well. Though that final boss, they don't help a lot for that. Rude. That final boss in Sonic 2, it took me so long to... Oh, there we go. That red spring over there is a trap. Do not use it. The final boss in Sonic 2, that one took me a long time to get. Ooh, thank goodness. I should be able to get enough rings for Super Knuckles here. I actually never beat Sonic 2 until about maybe 4 years ago. Like, it and Sonic 1 are way harder than this one, I feel. Okay, I'm not gonna risk losing my rings. So this boss is different depending on whether you're Sonic or Knuckles. And that's this second phase, Sonic does not fight, and it's one of my favorite bosses in this entire game. If you're playing just Sonic 3, you get to fight Big Arm, this boss. But if you're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and you're playing as Sonic, you do not get to fight this boss. You just skip it. And also, if you're playing just Sonic 3 and you fight this boss as Super Sonic, so his hands will grab you like that. And in Sonic 3, that attack will knock you out of the Super Sonic transformation and make you lose your rings. In Sonic 3 and Knuckles, you just get that spring sound. So, much like the Sonic route, we can trade the Chaos Emeralds for the Super Emeralds, and we have to collect them all over again with a new set of special stages. Which, I will start that in just a moment. I need a quick 1-minute break. I'm back. Jay and Bebsy, what do the new emeralds do? So once we get to the Sonic and Knuckles portion of the game, the big rings, they shimmer now, and they bring you to the Hidden Palace zone. And basically, any Chaos Emeralds you have, they turn into the Super Emeralds here, and they're grayed out. In order to restore them, we have to do another set of special stages. You get to do one per big ring that you find, and you can choose which order to do them in. I like to start with the last one and work backwards toward the first one. Once we have started this, we can no longer transform into Super Knuckles. If you're playing as Sonic, you can no longer transform into Super Sonic. If you're playing as Tails, Tails actually does not get a transformation if you get all the Chaos Emeralds. Once you get all 7 Super Emeralds, Sonic then can turn into Hyper Sonic, which is a more powered up version of Super Sonic. He gains the ability to breathe underwater. He actually shimmers different colors. And he gets rings, or not rings, sparkles that rotate around him, and when he runs, he leaves an after image. And lastly, when you jump, you can press the jump button again to do a mid-air dash, which kills all normal enemies on screen and sends you flying off in whichever direction you're holding. And that can actually break the game in ways because it sends you flying so fast. You can actually clip through any obstacles that are just off screen and get into portions of levels Sonic's not meant to get into. Knuckles then gets Hyper Knuckles, who similar things as Hyper Sonic, gets the after images. I think he gets the sparkles that surround him. And then whenever he glides, if he glides for a short distance and then hits a wall, it causes this earthquake that kills all normal enemies on screen. And then Tails, if he gets all the Super Emeralds, he then gets a Super Tails transformation. Where, like the others, he cannot drown. He's invincible, and also he gets 4 golden flickies that follow him, and those flickies will they'll attack enemies for you. So a lot of the bosses, when you're playing as Super Tails, you can just sit in one spot and have the flickies fight the boss for you. Where's the path? Oh, over this way. I played so much Sonic 3 as a child. I've definitely beaten this game way more than any other game. Yeah, I was the same. I had Sonic 2 growing up. I had Sonic 1, and dang it. I was able to beat Sonic 3, but I never beat Sonic 1 or 2 until recently. I think... No, we're not quite in the Sonic portion of the level. Now we are. And I may have messed myself up right there. I think if I had gone all the way to the top, there's an emerald. No. So there are a lot of big rings in this level. Like, you can get all 7 super emeralds in this zone. I think to do it as Knuckles, you've got to backtrack a bit, though, to get some of the ones in Sonic's portion of the level. I'm gonna do that right now. If I can remember where they are, though. Yeah, I don't remember where they are now. I should not have dropped down here. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna go through the level. Is there one down there? No. Oh, it might be... No. No, I think there is one here. That one I remembered. But yeah, when I was younger and I played Sonic 1 and 2, the farthest I ever got in Sonic 1, I usually made it to Labyrinth Zone and then I quit there because I hated that level and I still do. One time actually did make it all the way to Scrap Brain Zone, but then game over there. Sonic 2... I've got to remember the levels now, the level order. Usually I would get to Mystic Cave Zone and game over there. Whatever level is before Sky Chase Zone That's the farthest I ever made it. Yeah, Metropolis Zone, is that it? Where it's 3 acts instead of 2? Think. Oh, that was some weird. Oil Ocean is terrible. I mentioned this during my Sonic playthrough of this game. That while I liked Sonic Mania, I don't think it's quite as good as a lot of people say it is. I really like the new zones in it, but the ones that are just remakes of older ones, I didn't like as much. And I did not understand why they put Oil Ocean Zone of all levels in Sonic Mania. Like, does anyone really like that level? One moment, I think there was a ring back this way that I missed. I mean, I know I've missed a lot at this point, but I think there was an easy one to get in that area. Or maybe I'm just wrong again. I was not paying attention. Yeah, I still have trouble with Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. Oh yeah. Sonic's actually a very pro-environmental game. Uh, I had the same thing happen when I was playing as Sonic. I know there's definitely a ring up there. I'm trying to remember best way to go back and get it now. There we go. Hello. This is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I'm not sure if Sonic 3 Air is anything, or like what, if that's referring to something else. And again, I get really quiet during these parts just because I have to really focus on them. Okay. It's a fan-made port that is widescreen for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Oh no, this is just... this is the original. I'll have to check... I'll have to look for that. That sounds interesting. Have a good evening, JM Bebsy. Thank you for watching. Oh nice, I really want to play Sonic Colors Ultimate. I pre-ordered the Switch version, but I've heard it has some really bad graphical glitches and like flashing colors and such, and I can't really handle that too well. I really want to play Colors though. I never got to play that one just because I never had any of the systems it was on when it came out. But yeah, I wish I had just gotten it on the PlayStation now, but I wanted it on Switch for the portability. You like Colors better than Generations? That's good to hear. I played Generations and I thought it was okay, but it was just okay to me. Yeah, I missed a lot of the special stages. Oh yeah, I forgot that this fight, normally you fight the Eggman robot, but this one, you fight Eggman. Or I think it's sometimes the robot shows up and then other times it's Eggman for some reason. Like I know the next level, Flying Battery Zone, it's every time you play it, you fight, it has Eggman instead of the robot, and I think that's because they didn't have a forward-facing sprite for the Eggman robot, so they just used Eggman. I think it was just an oversight. But yeah, I played Generations once, and then once I finished it, I've never touched it again. The only thing about it that like I was really excited for was Perfect Chaos's new look. But that was about it. Oof. I don't like this part. Bottomless pits in Sonic games, I am just not a fan of. I'm okay with them in Mario, or Donkey Kong, or really any other platformer, but not in Sonic. But yeah, I'll look for Sonic 3 Air. The only um the only like mod of Sonic 3 that I've really played that I really like is Sonic 3 Complete. Which tries to kind of make the game more in line with like what it's like Sonic 3 Complete. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it kind of makes the game more like what it probably was meant to be, and I really like that. How did that happen? Forgot Knuckles can't quite jump over that part. I was trying to spin dash. Accidentally jumped. Again, I am so used to playing this game in super and hyper mode that the moment I have to fight a boss is just like their normal form, I make so many mistakes. I also need to one day sit down and learn where the big rings in this stage are. I always find them completely by accident. If I find them at all, which I usually don't. Ugh. That hall gives me horrible claustrophobia. Ooh, that messed me up. I was afraid I was gonna fall on the spikes. Ah. Oh well, it's not that important to have a lot of rings. I really like this bonus stage since you can rack up a ton of rings. And that's nice to have for super and hyper transformations. I don't like these. Ah, now we get to just walk back and forth. Well, why not? Never have too many rings. Yeah, one of my favorite things to do in Lava Reef Zone, due to the sheer number of big rings and checkpoints, is to just get tons of rings and forever be super. Ah. This version of this boss gives me trouble. I also learned the hard way once, that once you do that last hit, there's like a second where those spikes can still hurt you. Oh yeah, I'm remembering now. Earlier I said Marble Garden Zone was my least favorite level, and now I'm remembering that no, it's Sandopolis. Especially Act 2. Oh, there's nothing over there. I think there's a path down here. Yeah. So this sand, if you drop it in it, I'm sure it kills you. This level just feels like it goes on forever. I'm not gonna worry about those. Oh, I did not realize that that was over there. Whew. I'm pretty sure I can find 2 more in Lava Reef Zone. I don't remember how different it is from Sonic's version. Ugh. I want to be safe and get those. That's why I'm glad I got those. Ugh. I'm curious about something now. Is there anything over here? Just rings. I saw a ledge up here on the other side. had a feeling. Ugh. And now I'm getting sloppy. But we still got the emerald. In this thrilling boss fight, where we slowly walk to the left, or we could just sit over here and wait. And there we go. Oh, that's going to be very helpful for Act 2. Actually did not know that shield was there. Ugh. And here's why this is so much worse when you play as Knuckles. 0 rings, start off in the darkness, and we immediately have to deal with these guys, who immediately popped my shield. Ugh, terrible. And also, the capsule they were in was already broken. That's why they showed up. Which again is why, like, I feel Knuckles' playthrough takes place after Sonic's. Or one of the reasons, at least. Another one of the main reasons will show up in the last level. Well, that's annoying, but I also can just do this, right? Yeah, that was way simpler. Oof. Come on, I only need one more emerald. Thankfully, this section is way easier. Not the first time I've done something like that, either. I would really appreciate a light switch. Oh, dang it. That's not worth it. Anything? No. I know there is another ring coming up. I think there's one up here? Or the one I'm thinking of, I think, is Sonic only. Well. Because I don't think we fight the boss here, and I think Knuckles couldn't even reach the boss to harm it. Now that I actually think about it. Or maybe you do fight it? It's been so long since I played, I don't remember. These last four always give me trouble. And there we are. And there we are. Hmm. Maybe you can't do this as Knuckles. Now that I think about it. But it looks like I have to go this way. I thought there was like thing on the ceiling you hit. Oh, I just had to keep climbing. That does it. Silly me. That's an awful noise. I wanted the lightning bubble. Or lightning sphere. Shield. Okay, we do fight the boss. Okay, and you can reach it. Knuckles does have just enough height. I'm telling you, it's been so long since I've done a Knuckles playthrough. And you're just not gonna let me get over to the other side, huh? But I might be able to glide over. Yep. I had never thought of doing that until just now. Like, I didn't know you could get into this section as Knuckles. I do like how many special stages are in this level. They just load you up with them. Since it's your last chance. Ah, not much to do other than keep making our way through the level. Like I said, the super and hyper transformations just completely break the game. All difficulty goes out the window. I don't need the extra rings here, but I'm not gonna say no to them. Plus, if I could swap to a fire shield, like that. Ooh. That was a bad mess up. But I would like the fire shield for the next act. And I'm not gonna get one. Oh well. Sometimes as Hyper Knuckles, you can get a higher jump than normal, but it's tricky to do. Now we're at the last actual full act of the game. Nothing too difficult here. Nothing we haven't seen before. Now that I've got 50 rings, I'm not too concerned what sort of shield I get. I would prefer a lightning shield, but I'll take any. There we go. Eh. I'm pretty sure the lightning shield is the rarest one during the bonus stages. Also, this level is pretty short from what I recall. I swear that gets me like every single time I play this level. And this part of the level, I know you can get into as Hypersonic. Hate that switch so much. And you were so mean to spawn right there. I cannot believe that fire did not hit me. I'd forgotten about this part. There's a little bit of tricky platforming. I had legit forgotten how tricky some of this platforming is here. And then this, it's just a transition. Again, here we are. The Death Egg is gone from the background here. And then once we get here, Angel Island is up in the air. Which, all of that happens in Sonic's playthrough. And now one of my favorite final bosses in a Sonic game. Well, this is just the first phase anyway. Super Mecha Sonic. It's just really unexpected, and they haven't really done anything like this. Well, I guess there's in later games there's Metal Madness and Metal Overlord. Ah, sometimes you can get a hit in just before he lands on the emerald. Like that. And that is the end of And Knuckles. And I even got all the emeralds, so I don't need to go back and replay levels to get the best ending. So I said I was gonna finish this up on Thursday, but I finished it today, since I had forgotten that Knuckles' route, it's more difficult, but a lot shorter as well. So I'll find something else to play on Thursday. And then, like I said, Friday, finale of my Pokemon Randomized Emerald Nuzlocke. And I will also then announce, like, what my new plans are going to be. My next big stream. So, yeah, enjoy the credits. That's it for me today.